This is one of my art installations, my latest one, which I've just completed, and it's at Tilbury Terminal. It's quite an important location because it was the place where Empire Windrush landed. I was sent by 130 families around the UK. They sent me images of their from family albums, tickets, memorabilia, stuff that you would have underneath your bed or in suitcases on top of the wardrobe, things that you probably would have forgotten about in family albums. So what I've done, I've just placed those images on the windows. Well, there's 432 panes of glass and there's 72 windows.
This is like the legacy of the Commonwealth, the Caribbean Commonwealth, is that, they were leaders. They were the ones that came here first. They were the ones that paved the way. And, I'm a grandchild of the Windrush generation. So for me, this is important because this is where my history starts. My grandparents arrived here from Jamaica in 57 and 58. Once they arrived here, they would then send for my dad and my aunt. And they eventually did. My dad arrived here when he was 11 and started secondary school. When they arrived here, they lived in a room in a house with other families, and they saved and saved and saved until they could afford to buy their own house.
For me, doing this art installation was very important. It was not only important for myself as an artist, exploring Black British stories, but also important because I have a young granddaughter and I want to know that she's able to contextualise her presence in the UK. The Black British story is so important. It's about us learning about each other as a collective community in the UK.
For me, it's about the journey of, from slavery to where we are now. It's the journey and the milestones that we've made as a community. It's about how we've embraced our own culture and how we embrace other cultures. So, I describe myself as I'm Black British, but yes, my roots are from Jamaica, my roots are from Guyana, and I will always embrace that and teach that to my son as well. But no, it's so important that there's that sense of identity. I've got pictures of my grandparents when they arrived, and they've got on their Sunday best. It's an outfit they would wear to a wedding. It's an outfit they would wear to church. I wish the young people could see just how much pride they took in their appearance. We want the Brits to know that when we arrive, we're not just anybody, we're smart, we're dressed up. And when you look at the early pictures of, that generation walking around just like London and the cities that they settled in, it was a sense of, we fit into this community, we deserve to be here. Look at us, look how good we look, and they look amazing. Seeing the vandalism on the bridge, for me, those 500 men and women that arrived from Jamaica, the leaders, they're the pioneers, they're the ones that paved the way for our generation. Hate exists in our communities, we know it exists, we see the hate crime offences. I want this to be a memory of their efforts that they made. I know that what they experienced when they arrived in the UK, it wasn't the warmest of welcomes, especially for some of the servicemen. They fought with Great Britain, they fought the Second World War, and they were servicemen together, and then they arrived in the UK and it was very different. I think that they deserve more than that.
That generation, that Windrush generation, experienced a lot of hostility, and you can hear some of the stories on the bridge. You can listen to some of the windows of the interviews you've have of that generation, and those individuals are still traumatized by that. The bridge is a living thing. It's a record now. So when you walk down the bridge, yes, it's a beautiful, hopefully people experience the beautiful images, and they'll see the little cracks there on the little panes of glass as a reminder that, look, we've got a bit of work to do still as a community. The community has rallied around to defend the bridge and think it's important. It's important for us to have this installation here. If we love it, let's try and protect it. So that's been really positive.
I think now in my position, would a black female have arrived from Jamaica and thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go and work in the police? You know, they may have wanted to, but there was always that thought of, well, they might not be able to get to the senior positions. And now I have the conversation with my family and my granddad, and there's that sense of pride that it's not something that we would have dreamed of before. But yes, you can have those positions, you can have any career you want now. There's nothing that's going to hold them back, and I think that's really important that the younger generation realise there's so many jobs out there. They don't have to stick to what they feel that society says they should do. If you want to do it, go and do it. Go and get your dream.
The more we get to see each other's stories, the more it breaks down barriers and it breaks down prejudices, and it gets us understanding more about each other as a community. So I think it's important. It's even more important now than ever.